Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for August 29th, 2025. The character is silent, and the modifiers are Curse Run. When you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your strong relic is replaced with Curse Key, Darkstone Periapt to do it all. Control Chaos, start with Frozen Eye. At the start of your turn, add 10 random cards to the bottom of your draw pile, and binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. I see Gemini here with an amazing 1612, Steven got 1562, Peltz got 1542. I suspect this means that somebody was able to pull off Highlander curses and others may not have gotten so lucky. So I think that's going to be the... Actually, well, let's see how many curses I get. If I get too many, I might try to go for collectibles. Just binary makes it very difficult, right? So, yeah, let's just see what happens here. So first you started with 4 relics. Curse Key, gain energy at the start of your turn. One of you open a non-boss chest to obtain a curse. Darkstone Periapt, one of you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. And do it all for each curse in your next start, you come with 1 strength. You also have Frozen Eye. When viewing the draw pile, the cards are now shown in order, which makes it a little easier to anticipate when some of the really bad curses will show up. Alright, 2 lead path on the left or the middle. If I go, well, actually, before the first lead, I can hit 3 question mark rooms and then get a 4th one if I go to the left, and then a 5th one later on. Yeah, that seems like a good path here. Okay. Alright, so starting off with the jar room. The extra energy is nice. I can do Survivor and then just play everything here, right? Okay. And then, yeah, well, I probably won't check the Frozen Eye until probably Elite fights, because usually Frozen Eye does make the run take much longer. Okay, so is expertise going to give me something good? There's a bullet time. It will only draw me 2 cards though, so actually I can get the bullet time with the escape plan. Let's do that. Then play that, and then I can do Envenom, Defend, Deadly Poison, Strike, and Doppelganger. Actually going to take 2 damage here. I guess that's fine. And then here I can just do Riddle Withholds, and that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, Slice, Piercing Whale. Piercing Whale is a decent defensive card. Who's my final boss here? Slime Boss. Okay, for the Slime Boss I might need Slice more. I do have the energy, though. Let's take the Piercing Whale. Okay. Alright, here I lose HP for gold. That's fine. And then here, let's fight the Cultist. Easy start here. I really need a good attack card. I have the energy. I just don't have good attacks at the moment. Oh, okay, I took 6 damage for no reason there. I should have played the Survivor. So neutralize Sucker Punch and then Piercing Whale. Okay. And then 14. Glass Knife is 16. Beautiful. Alright, Piercing Whale number 2. Oof, Expertise. I think Expertise is better, right? I need more card draw, especially in this type of deck. Alright, here I got my first Curse and Potion Belt. I can pick up, gain 2 potion slots. That's very nice, if only I had some potions now. Alright, so here let's do Neutralize, Piercing Whale, Expertise. Okay, and then I can do 2. Actually, let's target this guy. Okay. And then no one is attacking me here. I can do 2 strikes and another strike here. Okay. And then any attack is enough here. Did not get any attack. That's unfortunate. Actually, let's do Survivor Reflex. See if I get an attack now. No. Okay. Well, let's do Noxious Fumes. Sooner or later, that will trigger, I'm sure. Alright. Yeah, Sneaky Strike is enough. Okay. Alright, outmaneuver Deadly Poison. Again, not a huge fan, but I'll take the Deadly Poison. Why not? Okay, here I got the Lagavulin. Here I will look ahead. So I probably want to get to something like Wily Plants as soon as I can. So let me do something like... let's do Defend, Piercing Whale, do a Strike, and then do Expertise. Okay, beautiful. That way I'll get through my standard deck faster, and I'll get to the Control Chaos cards faster. I don't think I'll do Deadly Poison here. Wily Plants is in the next hand. So yeah, let's just wait. Okay. Alright, and then here... Definitely want to do Wily Plants. I think I'll save the dash. I kind of want to do Crippling Cloud for weakness next turn. Yeah, I might have trouble defending if I don't have weakness. So let's do the Crippling Cloud, and then I'll save the dash. Okay. Alright, so here I need the Blur and the dash, and then next turn I have Leg Sweep. Hopefully that will help. So Blur and dash. And then Leg Sweep is only 11. That is going to be enough block, right? Okay, that was a close one. Do I want Flying Sleeves? Not really. Flying Knee, I mean. Let's do Glass Knife. Okay. And then, actually, I can keep Flying Knee for next turn. So here, because of Blur, I have 2 extra block, which means with the Leg Sweep, I can fully defend. Probably should have considered playing the Bullet Time, huh? Alright, so let's do Phantasmal Killer. Then do Flying Knee, play the Endless Agonies, and I'll save the Bane. Okay. Full defend here. This turn I'm dealing double damage, so the Bane is 32. Let's do Heal Hook first. Should I do Envenom? Yeah, I have the energy. Let's do Envenom, Master Stab, and that's enough. Awesome. Perfect this one with some luck. We got Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. A Dex Potion, and... Yeah, let's take Flying Knee. I definitely don't need the Caltrops. Okay. Ooh, AoE fights. I don't have a lot of damage for those. I can get rid of you, though. Then do neutralize, deadly, poison, defend. Just play everything I have. Alright, so here I'm weakened, but Piercing Whale allows me to be fully defended. And, yeah, I'm good here. I probably just wait for a good attack to get rid of the Mad Gremlin. Expertise will give me Survivor. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do Expertise. Get rid of the Regret that way. Get rid of this guy. And then I just need to accumulate some good damage. 24 damage. Yeah, Choke is not bad. Let's do Choke, Adrenaline. Okay. That did I, and I think that should be enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, no troubles here. Got another Dex Potion. Dagger Spray is really good, so is the Acrobatics. I'm really tempted to take the Acrobatics. I think more discard is more important at this point. Dagger Spray would be better once I have more strength. And here, unfortunately, I have to go on the left. I'm seriously considering resting to grab more cards. Or should I upgrade anything? Actually, I think an Expertise upgrade first might be valuable. The extra card draw is definitely going to be appreciated. Okay. Alright, and then here I got Shame and Tingsha. One of you discard a card during your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. I am seriously considering resting here just to get another card reward. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see if I get something good. Flying Knee, Dagger Throw. Well, I guess I'll stick for Highlander for a second. Let's take the Dagger Throw. Okay. And then here, oh, this is great. I can buy all of those, and I think I'll use the Fruit Juice Potion as soon as I need to. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw here. Deadly Poison, Strike, and Flying Knee. Okay. I also have the Cunning Push. That's only 18 damage, though. 14 incoming. Expertise is going to give me Acrobatics, which then gives me Piercing Whale. I think that's not going to be enough. Unless I drink 2 Dex Potions, then the Survivor is going to be 12. Plus the Defend. That might cut it. It might be close. Let's risk it. I don't think I need the Dex Potions for anything else. So let's do Survivor. Okay, then Expertise. Alright, so now the defend is 921. That is enough to be fully defended, but then I can't do Acrobatics. That's fine. Let's do Defend. Okay, and then 2 strikes. Now, next turn I'll be frail too, but I think that should be fine. Because I just need to deal 19 damage. Flechettes is 12. A strike and neutralize is enough. Beautiful. Perfect this one with 2 Dex Potions. We got a Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. Corpse Explosion is tempting to get Overkill. But I'm hoping to get Corpse Explosion from Control Chaos card. So yeah, let's take the Quick Slash instead. I will definitely try to go for Popper here. I think the deck is good enough for that. Alright, so here let's do Flying Knee to get rid of you, then do Expertise. Okay, I guess I'll do Neutralize, Deadly Poison. You know what, let's just do Piercing Whale to avoid taking any damage. Okay, not that it really matters, but you know. Alright. And then here I have another 11. Let's do Dagger Throw, get rid of you, and then Quick Slash to get rid of you. Beautiful. Alright, got another Entropy Brew. Really nice. Calculate Gamble will trigger Tingsha quite a bit. Let's take it. Also not a bad card to have, especially if I want to get to control Chaos cards faster. Alright, here let's do Strike, Deadly Poison, and Wait. Okay, actually, I should have done Survivor to deal 3 random damage, right? Yep. 19. Here let's do Acrobatics. Then do Quick Slash, Dagger Throw. And then a strike is enough, right? Beautiful. Okay. Got another Dex Potion, Reflex, Poison Stab. I think with all the discard I have, Reflex is not a bad idea. Let's take it. And then should I rest here again? Did I pick up anything that I want upgraded? No, yeah, I think I can rest here. Blur is really good. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, so got the Slime Boss here. I'm actually a little worried about not having enough offense early. So let's hope I can discard enough cards to get to my Control Chaos cards faster. Alright, here at least I can gain some block with the Blur for next turn. But can I defend against 35, right? No weakness this time. Here let's do Dagger Throw would get me a Reflex, right? Let's do Acrobatics first. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can come up with 20 block. I don't think I can come up with enough damage either. There's a Calculate Gamble, which then gives me a Wraithform, but then I can't play that. Can I deal enough damage here? There's a Strike. That's going to be 8 plus 8, 16, 27. That's not quite enough, unless I use the Cunning Potion too, but that seems like not the best split value. Let's try it, though. Let's do Dagger Throw. Then do 2 strikes. And then fine, let's drink the Cunning Potion. It's a shame I had to waste it against the Slime Boss, but, you know, I was hoping I'll be able to do well without it. Alright, no one is attacking here. That's good. Should I do Calculate Gamble? Next turn doesn't look much better, but still. Let's do Quick Slash, then Calculate Gamble. Okay. And then I can do Riddle Withholds and get rid of this guy. Beautiful. Alright, 16 incoming. I think I have enough here, right? Quick Slash, Poison Stab, Dagger Spray, and then Calculate Gamble to deal a little bit extra damage and kill with the Unload. Awesome. Alright, perfect. This one only had to use one potion. I got another potion instead. This Chaos Potion, Burst of Adrenaline. I think I'll go for Popper, so let's skip this one. What was the curse I got there? I didn't notice. A Duplicate Shame. That's unfortunate. I might have to try to remove it. I'll definitely take the Calling Bell here. Up and pick up to Unique Curse and 3 Relics. That gives me Curse of the Bell as well as Warpaint. I'm pick up with 2 random skills. That's 2 defense upgraded. Question card, future card rewards, and 1 additional card to choose from. And Fast Side Helix prevent the first time you lose HP each combat. Okay. Right, so I need to try to remove that extra shame. Or I need to pivot to Collectors, one of those two. Alright, I can hit 2 elites either this way or this way. If I get there on the left, that's 3 question mark rooms. On the right, it's also 3. Okay. And the rest side afterwards, fine. And after the lead, I have another 3 and 2 shops. The 2 shops might actually be really nice. I don't have a preference. Let's start on the right. They're literally identical paths, right? Let's start on the right and then turn left. Alright, so here let's start with a Dagger Throw, get rid of the Regret, then do Quick Slash, Strike, get this guy on the ground, and then do a Blur. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming here. Expertise is going to give me nothing super amazing. Let's do Survivor, then Expertise. Okay. I could do Calculate Gamble. That doesn't give me anything amazing either. Alright, let's do Flying Knee to get rid of you. And then I think I'll just use my buffer here. Let's do Calculate Gamble because that does deal a good amount of damage. And I'll do Deadly Poison. Actually, should I defend here with 8? No, I need 18, right? I only have 16. Let's just use the buffer, might as well, right? I mean, that's why Fossilized Helix is 4. Okay. Alright, another 10. Let's do Eviscerate, get this bird. Actually, kill this bird, not even get it to the ground. I could have also defended, gotten rid of this guy, but I think it's fine. Another 10, Flechettes, Dagger Spray, and then that is enough. Alright. Set up Slice, Cloak and Dagger. I never picked up the Slice, right? Let me also sort A to Z. Yeah, no Slice yet. Should I take it now? Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger might be better just to get a little bit extra block. Alright, just a regular fight here against the Chosen. Let's do Dagger Throw. Then 2 strikes, Blur, and that way I don't take any damage because of my buffer. Okay. Quick Slash, Strike, Deadly Poison, another strike. Yeah, having 4 extra strength is also kind of nice. Let me see if I can get another good attack here. Strike, and yeah, that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, Flying Knee, Finisher, Poison Stab. I already have the Flying Knee. Finisher is not bad. I do have some Shiv cards, not as many as I'd like. Definitely want to fight these guys. Let's start with Acrobatics. Okay, just basic starter cards. Actually, I can get rid of this guy. Yeah, let's do that to save my buffer. Okay. Alright, 19. Finisher might be a little hard. Let's do Defend Expertise. Then Survivor out the Curse of the Bell. And I might have to use my buffer here. Let's do Flying Knee for extra energy next turn. Okay. Alright, that's a lot of incoming. Reflex will give me extra card draw. Let's do Calculate Gamble. Okay. Then do Piercing Whale. That still makes me take a lot of damage. Can I get rid of one of them if I do Quick Slash? There's a bullet time. I guess I can play it, right? No reason not to. Strike, Shiv, and Neutralize. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Here, I have enough damage with the Glass Knife to kill. Beautiful. Alright, you got Red Mask, got the Savage Combat. Apply 1 weak to all enemies. Massive Stab, Cloak and Dagger, Outmaneuver. With the Regret, I actually take some damage. I'm not sure about Massive Stab. I already have this and Outmaneuver. I mean, yeah, let's go for the Massive Stab. I'm hoping the buffer will help me have it be 0 cost for quite some time. Infinite Blades is interesting. Skewer with the extra energy I have. Flechettes, maybe not that valuable. Prepared for discard. I think I'll take the Skewer. Yeah, it's a good AoE damage card, and I get extra... Not AoE, sorry, single multi-hit, and I also have extra strength thanks to the Duvidal. Alright, so here, let's start with Massive Stab, Quick Slash, and then should I do Calculate Gamble? Yeah, there's a Finisher. Here, let's do... how do I do this? Let's do 1 strike, then Calculate Gamble, and then I can do the Finisher for 30 damage. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had extra energy to play the Skewer. Would have been enough to get rid of this guy. Alright, fine, have to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay. Right, I do have a buffer. I'm still not being attacked, though. Let's do Flying Knee, Expertise. Strike, Cloak and Dagger, and Shiv. Okay. Oh, wait, should I wait? Oh, it's too late to wait for Corpse Explosion, but is there... And, yeah, I think Alchemist doesn't get generated. Should I have tried to do something with Corpse Explosion? A little too late for that, huh? Alright, I'm just gonna hope I'll be able to get Overkill in a different way, because otherwise this would have been the time. Quick Slash, I already have all 3, and... Should I pivot for collector bonuses? Now that I have the question card, it might actually be worth it trying to get some collectors. I did reject a lot already. But I already have 4 curses. Well, 3 curses. 3 curses that I could get duplicates from. And one of them is a duplicate, actually. No, I think I'm going to risk it. Yeah, let's remove the... Let's skip this one. Let's try to go for Highlander. And then going left for 2 elites. Okay. Alright, got the Gremlin Leader here. Look at this opening hand. How horrible is that? Alright, let me see if the Distal Chaos gives me something good. Yeah, let's try that. Let's do Distal Chaos. So that was a quick slash deadly poison. And I can get rid of... Actually, I think I'll get rid of the Reflex, right? Yeah, let's get rid of the Reflex for extra card draw. Okay. Then do Neutralize to get rid of you. I'll do Expertise to play a Strike to get rid of you. And then I can do Finisher. So I'll lose my buffer, but at least there's a significant chance I won't get attacked next turn. And I'm still being attacked 27. Luckily, I have the Piercing Whale. Okay, that's down to 9. Then Cloak and Dagger. Oh no, the Frailty. I think I have to do Dagger Throw and then play the Defend. Yeah, that's barely enough. Okay, alright, that was a close one. I did have a Dex Potion in the worst case. Let's play all my attacks here. Okay. And luckily now I'm not being attacked. Beautiful. Acrobatics, yeah, it's not going to give me anything amazing, but I'll still take it. Flechettes is a lot of damage. Alright, that Massive Stab is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. Okay, no overkill though. Alright, we got Sandal. Every 3 times you shuffle drop out, gain 2 extra energy. Blur, Acrobatics, Deflect. Already have these 2. Let's take the Deflect. Okay. And then once again, I think I'll rest. Again, I'm trying to think if there's anything I urgently need to upgrade, but I think it's better to... Well, actually, if I'm going for Highlander, do I even need more cards? I feel like I need more attack cards, so yeah, let's try to get one. I already have these 2. Let's take the Bouncing Flask. Not exactly what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Alright, Slavers, this might be tough. I do have 2 Entropic Brews, and I am willing to use them. Let's drink the Dex Potion and the Fruit Juice Potion. Then drink 1 of the Entropic Brews. Okay, 2 Explosive Potions. That's 20 damage each. That's not bad. Dagger Throw is going to give me a Piercing Whale. That's not bad either. Alright, let's do Dagger Throw and Piercing Whale. So I still have to defend against 5, which I can do with the Blur. Let's do Neutralize and Strike. Okay. I still have a buffer too, right? Alright. Okay, so here, lots of incoming. I think I'll just use the 2 Explosive Potions to get rid of the Backliner. Okay. And then I can do Masterful Stab. Wait, Acrobatics is going to give me Reflex, which draws me a bunch of extra cards. Okay. So let's do Masterful Stab for free. Strike is not enough. Actually, if I do Strike Deadly Poison, that is enough to get rid of this guy. And then I can fully defend with the Survivor. Alright, beautiful. And I still have a buffer for worst case. Okay. Alright, another 7. Skewer is enough. Beautiful. Not sure if I need the potions, but it definitely helped. We got Bag of Preparation at the Savage Combat. Draw 2 cards. Really powerful relic. We also got a Swift Potion, and I would love Storm of Steel, but no. I already have these 2, right? Unfortunately, I have to skip both. And then here, let's go straight on for 3 more question mark rooms. Now, the Parasite Curse and Tiny Chest. Every 4th question mark room is a treasure room. Do I want to take that? Not really. It would give me extra relics. Okay, actually, I think I'll take it just for the extra relics. Alright, it also will give me extra curses, which might be a problem. Alright, here I got a shop before the 2 shops I have coming up. Let's first remove the Duplicate Shame. I think I'll just buy a Block Push, and I'm not sure if I need anything else. I want to buy a Relic. Muchaco, I don't think I need the energy that badly. Riddle with Holtz is nice with the extra strength. Let's take that. And then let me take something with Courage Strategy Elite Combo with 2 extra strength. Okay. And then I still have 2 more shops after this, right? This one, and then the one later on. Orange Pelts is interesting. One of you play power, attack, and skill in the same turn. Remove all few debuts. I don't have that many powers, though. I think I'm going to remove another curse. Let's remove the Regret, because it makes using the buffer a little harder. And honestly, I mean, wait. I can avoid the last shop, though, right? I can just go for a regular fight instead. So, what else should I take here? I have these 3. Sneaky Strike is not bad with all the discard I have. Let's take it. Okay. Alright. And then here, transform a card. No, it might give me a duplicate. Let's not transform anything. And then here, I just got a regular fight. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so let's start with Massive Stab, Neutralize, Strike. Can I defend against 8? No. Well, let's do Strike, Defend, and I'll do Bouncing Flask. So I'll accept a little bit of... Actually, no, I don't accept damage thanks to the buffer. Okay. Alright, 21. Expertise will give me Acrobatics. I think I'll do that, although Roto withholds us a good amount of damage. Let's do Acrobatics, get rid of the Reflex for extra card draw. Okay. Then, yeah, I think I'll just do riddle withholds and accept... I'm actually accepting quite a bit of damage here. Yeah, maybe removing the curses, the downside of that is I lose my strength, which can be sometimes very helpful. Quick slash, regular strike 1, regular strike 2, and then finisher. That is enough, right? Beautiful. Okay. Alright, you got a fire potion, which I'm very happy with the potions I have. I don't think I need another one. Leg soup is really good. Let's take it. An amazing card, and it's pre-upgraded. Alright, here I got the snake plant. 15 incoming. Don't have anything amazing coming up. Let's do quick slash, cloak and dagger throw. Alright, if I do expertise, I won't be able... Actually, I could do calculate gamble. Let's do expertise, then shiv and calculate gamble. Okay. Yeah, alright. At least I was able to deal a bunch of damage. Still, I'm taking 5 damage myself, and I will trigger the Centennial Puzzle, which is nice. Giving you something like leg sweep. Beautiful. Let's do neutralize. Actually, I can kill with the skewer, right? Yeah, let's just do that. Alright. Okay, got a dex potion, which I'll skip. Massive Sapphire Slice. I already have all of them, right? Did I have a slice too? No, I never picked up a slice. Alright, let's pick up a slice then. I definitely have the other two, though. And then, well, fine. I'll was resting here again to get something like backflip. Pre-upgraded. Beautiful. Definitely worth it. Alright, champ. 12 incoming on turn 1. I do have blur defend. That's not going to be enough if only I had that dex potion. Let me see if the colors potion gives me something good. Dramatic entrance, Swift Strike, Transportation. Transportation is a little risky. I do have a deflect, actually. I'm fully defended. Let's try the transportation. Why not? So let's do blur, deflect, and defend. Then do masterful stab, dagger throw. No, actually, let's do transportation here. Alright, I got metamorphosis. Not amazing there. Let's do calculate gamble to get through the deck faster. Okay. Alright, another 12. If only I had that dex potion. Alright, I think here I have to drink the swift potion to be able to do cloak and dagger, defend, shiv. Should I do bouncing flask for a little bit extra poison? I might have to. Let's do flying knee for extra energy and then deadly poison. How about that? Okay. Alright, 24. This is with vulnerability. Come on, game. Making it very difficult. Alright, I'm going to drink the attack potion. Predator's nice. I'm going to drink the block potion. And then the entropic brew. Hopefully that'll give me a dex potion. Nope. Alright, I'm going to drink the cultist potion, though. That might help, too. Alright, I still need to deal 12 block, or to come up with 12 block. I'm also frail. That is a problem. I don't think I can come up with 12 block, right? I mean, I do have the buffer. It's just a shame that I'm wasting it here. Let's do quick slash, predator, flying knee, a regular strike, and then finisher. If I knew I was not going to be able to defend, I would not have used that block potion, I guess. Okay. Alright, at least I'm not being attacked here. That's good. Acrobatics is going to give me... Yeah, fine. Let's do neutralize acrobatics. Alright, then do sneaky strike for free. Riddle with holds. And then play these strikes. Okay, this forces a transformation next turn. Good. Alright, unfortunately, I'm also going to be vulnerable the turn after. And yeah, I don't see anything that will allow me to defend against that much. So if I can get to the adrenaline, things might look different here. Let's do backflip. Wow, no, I don't think there's anything I can do here. Just for fun, I will do Envenom, Dagger Spray, Slice. And I guess I'll do Catalyst here, although I don't think it'll make a big difference. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I could have done here. I need to get way luckier. 48. Yeah, nothing I can do against 48, right? Let's do Quick Slash. Another Quick Slash. Prepared. Yeah, nothing I can do here. This is the best I can come up with. 14. Not even close. Could I have dealt enough damage with the strength and flex potions? Out of curiosity, let me reload real quick and see if I drank the entropic brew a little sooner, and if I kept that block potion, if things might have gone differently. Just for fun. I will put in the thumbnail that I reloaded this one. But yeah, let's just check this one. Alright, so I start off with... Actually, no, the entropic brew didn't give me a dex potion, right? So let's do the defensive cards. Then do Masterful Stab, Calculate, Gamble. And then, did I do Expertise? I think I did, right? Let's do Strike and then Expertise. Okay, so I'm going to be frail next turn. I'd also change the order a little bit. Alright, 12 incoming. So here, I'm already frail, right? So yeah, let's drink the block potion. The colorless potion, still take the transportation. Drink the attack potion for... Oh, interesting. This time I didn't get the predator. So sneaky strike is actually not going to be that great. Let's take Sucker Punch for weakness. Play that. Then do the swift potion. Alright, then do the entropic brew. Let's drink the cultist potion. I'm also going to drink the strength potion. How about that? Alright, let's see if that helps me in any way. Alright, so here, let's do quick slash. a regular strike, another strike, and then finisher. I do the energy potion. You know what? Let's do energy potion transmutation as well. Ooh, interesting. This time it gave me Mind Blast and Swift Strike. Okay, so clearly I changed the RNG of something somewhere. And this is the problem, right? 24. I did get Leg Sweep this time. Interesting. Let's do Neutralize, Leg Sweep. That's still not going to be enough, right? Let me do Acrobatics first so I can play the free Sneaky Strike. Then do Leg Sweep and Defend. That is still not going to be enough. So let's just use the buffer. Yeah, let's just do attacks. Let's do Strike. Actually, I'm going to drink the Flex Potion to do Strike and then Riddle Withholds for 70 damage. Okay. Alright, so I'm losing the buffer here. The enemy is transforming. I won't be vulnerable next turn, so that's good news. I still got the backflip. I still think I'm in the same pickle as before. So I think I'll do Envenom, Slice, Cloak and Dagger for a Shiv. But yeah, the extra strength just couldn't save me here. That's a bummer. Alright, yeah, 32. Actually, do I have a chance to defend against 32? Not really. I see a Wraith form here, but it's a little too late. Let's do Dash. Hang on, Prepared first. The quick slashes can give me dodge and roll. No. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. Alright, I tried. I needed to get really lucky and be able to draw the Wraith form in this turn. But that would require a lot of luck. And a lot of card draw, which I just didn't have. So, fine. Yeah, there's the Wraith form. I don't need it now. Let's do Glass Knife. I think I'll do Backflip. Escape Plan. Skewer. And yeah, that is enough. So I just missed it by one turn. That's a bummer. Nothing you can do about that. Alright. What is the curse I got there? It looked like a Parasite. No, wait. It was a Wraith. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with a Wraith. And then here, Malaise Unload and Venom. Let's go for Poppers, so skip this. And then definitely going to go with Black Star. At least from initial relic when defeated. That hopefully will guarantee me the I Like Shiny modifier. Alright, Dono Deca at the end. Would love to have a Corpse Explosion for that. 1, 2, 3. There's a 3 lead path. I have to choose one of these 2 leads. If I go left, I'll get 2 question mark rooms. 3 until this point. On the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 question mark rooms. And then that's it. I think I only had 5 on the last act, right? So I think I am missing Mystery Machine by just a little bit, but I think that's fine. Alright, so let's do Masterful. Actually, do I have any block here? No, I can get it with the Dagger Throw. Alright, let's do Defend. Then do Masterful Stab. And then 2 strikes. Should I do it? Should I have done Expertise? No, I think that's fine. I'm losing my buffer, which is okay. That's what the buffer is for, right? Alright, 9 incoming. Let's do Flying Knee, Survivor, a Strike, and wait. Okay. 7 incoming. Yeah, let's do Bouncing Flask, Piercing Whale. Okay, don't want to play any attacks. I think I might wait for the poison to deal its damage. I don't want to lose any HP here. Let's do Backflip. Quick Slash. And Strike would make me take damage, right? Actually, if I do Cloak and Dagger, then the Strike won't make me take damage. And then next turn, the poison is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, here I got an Energy Potion, Outmaneuver, Sucker Punch, Cloak and Dagger. I already had the Cloak and Dagger. Did I have a Sucker Punch? No. Let's take the Sucker Punch now. I don't think... Oh, that was a misclick. I'm sorry. I meant to click on the Sucker Punch. I also don't think I need Outmaneuver. I don't think I have an energy problem at the moment. Alright, so Sucker Punch here. Okay. Alright, and then I decide to go on the right? Alright. Here, I got another regret. No, wait, that's my first regret. Right, good, because I removed the one I had. Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. I should worry about having... Actually, there's a shop here. Okay, good. So I should be able to remove a duplicate if I get another duplicate curse. Speaking of duplicate curses... Alright, I have to take this, right? Try to reject this. You know what? I am guaranteed to have enough curses, so you know what? Let's take the upgrade all cards you can no longer heal option. I think I'll risk that. Yeah, let's do it. Let's upgrade all cards. Okay, and that way I can rest at rest size to try to trigger Dreamcatcher again. Alright, Riddle Withholds is 45. Let's do Quick Slash, Acrobatics. It's actually really nice to have everything be upgraded. It's very pleasant. Let's do Slice, Cloak and Dagger, play the Shivs, then do Neutralize and Flying Knee. Okay, Riddle Withholds would have dealt a lot of damage, but I think this is fine. Alright, so Backdown should be easily killed here. Let's do Masterful Stab. Wait, how do I do this? Let's do Deflect and Blur. Then do Masterful Stab, U. Sucker Punch, U, and Skewer U. Okay, so now I just have to focus on this guy. 40 damage seems doable. With 5 extra strength. A Dagger Throw. Sneaky Strike, and yeah, that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, got a Distal Chaos Potion, Noxious Fumes, Blur, All Attack. I had a Blur already, right? Yeah, let's take the All Attack. I feel like I am very low on AoE damage cards. Alright, here... Okay, I could have removed the Normality if I took a... Mind Plus is not that great. I think... Not upgraded either. And I want to be able to remove a curse later on too. I kind of want to remove the regret here, right? Yeah, because I'm guaranteed to get another curse. I think I'll remove the regret, and then my next card removal is going to be 150 gold. So I don't think I'll buy anything else. I have 20 relics right now. I'm guaranteed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, yeah, no, I'm guaranteed enough relics, so let's not buy anything else. Let's save the gold for... Actually, I'm sure I'll get enough gold before the next shop. Should I buy the Mind Blast? It's good. Turn 1 damage. Let's take the Mind Blast. I'll risk it. Hopefully, I'll be able to accumulate enough gold for the next shop. Alright, Giant Head here. Not being attacked on turn 1. Acrobatics won't give me anything useful, but let's still play it. Okay. And then Mind Blast is 49. Alright. Let's do Sucker Punch for extra weakness, Master Stab, and then the Mind Blast for 58. Should I do 2 regular strikes? You know what? Let me drink the Energy Potion, do Cloak and Dagger, play 2 Shivs, then do a regular strike, and then Mind Blast is 76. Okay, I was sort of hoping to get overkill, but I needed to play. Maybe if I played Distal Chaos, it still, I think, would have been a little too far from being able to get overkill. Let's do Leg Sweep and Bouncing Flask. Okay. I still have a buffer, which is nice, and I remove the regret, so I don't have to worry about losing the buffer accidentally. Alright, 9 incoming. Deflect and Piercing Wail is enough to be fully defended to save that buffer for next turn. Okay. Another 9. Survivor alone is not enough. That is sad. Oh no. Yeah, it's a frailty, right? Let's do Dagger Throw and Quick Slash. Ah, that's a frustrating turn of events. Alright, I guess I'm losing the buffer here. Not much I can do there. Okay. 22, no more buffer. Alright. Okay, so I can do Expertise. Let's do Slice, Defend 1, Defend 2, then do Expertise. Okay. Then 1 more. Actually, Blur is enough. Let's do Calculate Gamble to get, I guess, Escape Plan? Wait, Calculate Gamble will only give me 5 cards. No, let's do Defend, because that way with the Blur... Actually, should I do Calculate Gamble now? Let's do it now, okay? That does deal a little bit extra damage, okay? And I have 10 block this turn. Just need another 16. Yeah, I didn't get it, though. Escape Plan. The Silk Chaos will play 2 Leg Sweeps. Let's do that. Alright. And Crippling Cloud for extra turns of weakness, okay? And then Riddle Withholds. Actually, let's do Slice first. Flying Knee, Riddle Withholds, and then Skewer. Oh, that was actually enough. Didn't need to use that potion. Fine, fine. Although, actually, that potion did get the slow debuff going, so maybe that was necessary. We got Vajra, Sage Cone with 1 extra strength, Eternal Feather, 5v5 cards in deck, heal 3, choose 1 of you into a rest side. And I already have these 2. Should I take the Catalyst? I mean, I do have some poison, not enough, but let's take it, mostly because I do want to try to get to Insecurity if I can. So, going straight on for 1 more Crush Mark from the 2 elites. Got the Transient here, alright. Probably just can start out with the Mind Blast here, right? Yeah, easy start, no need to do anything else. I still have a buffer too, right? 40 incoming. Let's do Backflip. Skewer is enough. Is it, though? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, so here I have a Dagger Throw and an Expertise. There's a Piercing Wail. I think I'll focus on damage, though. Let's do Dagger Throw. Then All Attack might risk... yeah, I might lose the Expertise that way. I think the Bouncing Flask does make it enough, though, right? Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, 12 poison is pretty good. Okay. And then another 60. Let's do Flying Knee, Leg Sweep, Piercing Wail. Oh, the Defend might have been better. Okay, losing the buffer here, fine. That's what the buffer is for. Here I need to deal a lot of damage. Luckily I have the Riddle Withholds. And that is not enough. Strike 1, Strike 2. That is enough. Beautiful. Alright, didn't take any damage there. That's good. Alright, Unload, Master Stab, Leg Sweep. Already have these 2, and this one is a rare card, so I will skip it. And then here, yeah, let's rest again. Well-laid Plants Eviscerate, Deadly Poison Eviscerate is great. Well-laid Plants would have been really nice too. I should have considered doing that. Doubt, that is still a unique curse, right? Curse with Bell, Doubt, Parasite, Shame, and Wraith. Okay, beautiful. We also got Oddly Smooth Stone Sash with 1 Dexterity. Alright. Ooh, I could get a curse here, but I would like to avoid it if I can. Let's do Mind Blast. 24. Skewer. 15. Alright, I'll accept the damage here. Should I do the Liquid Bronze Potion? No, let's save it. Okay. I also have to realize I cannot heal, so I cannot lose too much HP here. Riddle Withholds is 50. I was hoping for more. Let's do Slice. Flying Knee. Quick Slash. And now this is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright. Didn't get a curse. That's good. And I already have all 3 of them, so I have to skip this. And then, yeah, let's do one more shop. And good thing I have exactly 150 gold. Oh, there's a ghost in the jar. That's really tempting. But no, let's remove... I mean, they're all unique curses. Let's remove the one that's probably the most annoying, which is the Wraith. All right. Okay. And then, yeah, let's do 2 more elites. Okay. Reptomancer, I have to be a little careful here. I do have a blur. Neutralize is nice too. Let's do quick slash. Is not quite enough. Let's do quick slash. Deadly poison. Yeah, that seems silly. Let's do. I kind of want to neutralize this guy though for weakness. Finish is enough to get rid of the backliner. I think I'll just do strike and blur in case I need a little bit of block next turn. All right, didn't need any block. That's fine. Actually, did need a little. All right, all attack is coming up. Let's do slice, strike 1, strike 2. Expertise gives me a massive stab. Actually, all attack is not enough for the backliner, but it gets me fairly close, although I do have a eviscerate here. Let's do massive stab and then all out attack. All right, beautiful. I got lucky with the tincture. Okay. All right, now I'm guaranteed to be attacked here. Let's do acrobatics, get rid of the reflex, play a free sneaky strike. Beautiful, enough to kill the backliner. All right. And then riddle with holds is... I mean, I'm probably going to lose my buffer, right? Which is fine. Let's do eviscerate. And then calculate gamble. Let's deal a lot of damage there. And then flying knee. And I only need 7 more damage next turn. Alright, beautiful. Buffer saved me there. Should be able to deal 7 more damage, right? Yes, with the shivs. Beautiful. Alright, got Torian Thopter. One of you use a potion, heal 5 HP. And an ancient tea set. One of you enter a rest size Nethcon with 2 extra energy. Blade Dance. I would love to have a Blade Dance here. Alright, got the Maw. Okay. So, yeah, let's do Dagger Throw, get rid of the Reflex for extra card draw. Then do Deflect, Deadly Poison. How badly do I want to play the Mind Blast? It's only 47 damage. I think it's better to set up for next turn. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should try to get that Mind Blast upgraded. 18. Alright, I think I'll use my buffer here just so I can play the Catalyst. Because, yeah, 54 poison, that's pretty good. Actually, if I get another Catalyst, I could get Overkill. Wait, let me check if there's a catalyst coming up. Might take a while, though. There is one. It's going to take a while, and I would have to... the enemy's losing poison. Oof, it might actually take quite a while. But, you know what? Let's try it. So, yeah, let me try to avoid dealing too much damage. Actually, no, the poison will kill in, like, 3 turns. Alright, yeah, fine. It was not going to work. Alright, the hope is to get Corpse Explosion against the Dono Deca at the end. Let's neutralize Calculate Gamble here, and then the poison will be enough next turn, right? Alright, here I got a Dex Potion, which is fine. Another Catalyst. Nope, I already have all 3 of them, so I can't take any of them. Alright, here I got the Nemesis. Okay. Alright, let's start off with Masterful Stab, Slice, play the Shivs. Okay. Mind Blast is 53. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Then Calculate Gamble and Cloak and Dagger for 2 more Shivs. Alright, I do have a buffer next turn. Let's hope that'll be enough. Okay, yep, 18. That is not enough. Quick Slash will give me a blur. Actually, with the Quick Slash blur, that is enough. 18 block, right? And then here I should be able to deal 19 damage. Beautiful. Alright, I got Tough Bandages. When you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. That is huge. That might be a huge help. And Broad Scale, Status come with 3 Thorns as well as a block potion. And I already have this one. I think I'll take the Predator. That's a strong attack card that I was looking for. Alright, I think I'll heal again. Actually, no, there's no way to get enough cards for Encyclopedia, so let's just upgrade that Mind Blast. Okay. Alright, Dono Deca. Let's definitely start with the Dex Potion and the Liquid Bronze Potion. And then let me see if there's a Corpse Explosion, in which case I should keep one of them alive. No, it's... can't believe I didn't get Overkill here. Alright, let's do... I guess I'll do... Calculate Gamble is going to give me nothing amazing. Let's do Piercing Wail. Then Mind Blast. Then Defend and Cloak and Dagger. Allows me to be fully defended. Should I do Calculate Gamble? I would get Eviscerate. Let's do that. And the Eviscerate will be free. And then I can also play the Predator. Alright, beautiful. Extra card draw is important. Okay, 26. Alright, Merciless Stab. That's still free. That's good. Let's do Dagger Throw. And Sneaky Strike for free. Actually, Riddle with Holds 45. That's very close. 45 plus 17 is 62. I can just kill the backliner, right? Yeah, let's do that. Quick Slash and Riddle with Holds. Beautiful. Alright, still have my buffer. That's very important. I also have the block potion still. Another 26. This might be a problem. I don't have any card draw, right? Let's do Deflect. Play the Blade Dance. Play all the attacks I have. And yeah, I have to drink the block potion. And I also have to use my buffer. Okay. Time-wise, I'm doing fine, right? Alright, so here, next turn I might have trouble. Let's do, actually, can I get to the blur? I could. So if I do backflip and then expertise, I could play the blur and then do leg sweep. And that way I'll have enough block for next turn because I only get attacked by, oh right, weakness, only 18. Beautiful. So here, let's do acrobatics. Then play the strikes. Actually, skewer is more damage than the strikes, right? Actually, let's do neutralize, strike 1, strike 2, then finisher. Okay. And then here, anything I need to nightmare. Let's see. Let's do choke, calculate, gamble. That way I'm also not weakened next turn. Then do adrenaline, backstab, blade dance, poison stab, bane, and I think that's enough. Beautiful. Alright, at least I perfected everything. Got a duplicate parasite? No, that was a unique parasite, right? Oh no, it is a duplicate parasite. Alright, yeah, I got unlucky. 100 points lost there. I also missed the Act 2 boss, right? Yeah. Alright, 1362 could have been easily 1462 with some luck, and 1562 with a lot more luck. I perfected all the elites, though. Missed the Act 2 boss. Curses, of course, everybody would have gotten it. But yeah, one duplicate. Actually, it's not even the 1 in 2 chance. Because I have curse up though, right? So basically I had 3 curses I could get a duplicate for, and there are 10 curses total. So it was a 70% chance of not getting a duplicate, and I did get a duplicate. So yeah, got a little unlucky there. Pauper was easy. Librarian with Highlander would have been doable. I guess if I knew I was going to get a duplicate, I would have tried to go for collectors. Although I don't think I would have seen any good collectors. I'm not sure if I would have been able to get any. But I mean, at least I would have been able to, well, I guess it would have been the same score I would have had in Skibdian at least. I also missed Overkill and Combo, which I think did hurt me a little bit. So let's see where 1462 would have put me, because that would have been the score with some luck. Oh, not in the top 20. So I'm 78th right now. Okay, so 1462 would have put me here, tied 40th place with Goldberry. And then if I perfected the last boss, that would have been 1562. Okay, 1562 would have put me in 13th place, tied with Steven. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Steven actually did. And then Gemini was able to get another approximately 75 points more than that. How is that possible? I guess Overkill, maybe combo somehow, and what else? Maybe, yeah, I can't think of anything else. Maybe Gemino decided to go for Collector Monsters and was able to do like a sweep there. That could explain too. But yeah, great score from Gemino. Let me know in the comments what you did. Actually, Gemino has exactly 50 points more than what I would have been theoretically able to get. So that could be just literally Overkill and combo in addition to perfecting everything and getting Curse and Highlander. Yeah, let me know in the comments if this video scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a silent run with the draft, colorless cards, and lethality modifiers, and I guessed correctly that the way to get a high score yesterday was to go for collector bonuses. Alex was able to make it in top 20 with an amazing 8 collector bonuses. Alex also was able to perfect all the elites and all the bosses, which was doable. I did miss one of the bosses, but yeah, I think most others were able to perfect everything. And I also mentioned that he was able to get the 8th collector bonus with a Dreamcatcher at the very end, so definitely got some luck there. Also mentioned that he reloaded a draft. Originally was going for the for a Highlander with discard synergies, but then once he saw the Ori, he decided to pivot for collector bonuses, and that was really successful. Alex also was able to get Overkill thanks to a Corpse Explosion, which he removed later on, to also get Popper, got Combo. Also, interestingly, took the Runic Dome, because Alex was able to kill everything mostly on turn 1. Which was very brave. I don't think I would have been able to do that. Alex also took Mr. Machine and also got the time modifier, I assume, to get such a good score, so congratulations. Then you actually have Peltz here with 1459. Peltz also perfected everything, only got 7 collector bonuses, so 1 less than Alex. Mentioned that he had a few more collector bonuses that he could have gotten if he got lucky, and I think Alex did get that luck. Also, Peltz mentioned that usually he tries to go for a Highlander, but with colorless cards you can get away with collector bonuses, and it clearly worked out yesterday. And then Peltz, just like me, took the Apotheosis early on, but then removed it to get Popper. Also was able to get Overkill and Combo. Missed the Curse modifier, and I like Shiny. I think mentioned that was pretty much impossible. Grimgoth, a few points down, did try to go for I like Shiny and missed it by only 1. So I think that's the closest anybody was able to get to I like Shiny yesterday. Then you have Gemino here with 1436. Gemino perfected all the elites and all the bosses. Mentioned that he went for a very aggressive deck and was able to kill everything on turn 1, and had, including the first 2 bosses, and then was able to kill the Act 3 boss on turn 2, which is really impressive. Also was able to get 5 collector bonuses, an Overkill, Combo, Popper, the time modifier, Mr. Machine, and Insignifiant. So yeah, great score from Gemino as well. Then you have Grimgoth with 1411. Grimgoth perfected everything as well. 4 collector bonuses. And as I mentioned, tried to get I like Shiny but missed it by 1. Mentioned that if instead of focusing on relics, if he focused on cards, he might have been able to get more collector bonuses. In retrospect, that would have been better, of course. Was able to get Overkill and Combo and Popper, Mr. Machine, and Skibdian. So all the other modifiers everybody else was able to get too. Then you have David here with 1386. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. David perfected all the elites and all the bosses, went for Highlander. So pretty decent score for Highlander. And also, David usually takes the Ruining Tome. Did not take the Ruining Tome yesterday. I was very surprised. So you can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. And next you have PGM with 1348. Nick got 1382. Steven and the Dark are tied for 1336. Cosmino got 1332. Goldberg got 1311. And George 1309 and Mike 1307 making it into top 100. And then you have to scroll down a little bit more to get to my score with 1261. I did miss an Act 2 boss. The Act 1 boss. I had no real chance against it. I think I also needed some luck to perfect the other 2 bosses. So not the easiest run for me. I also went for Highlander, which definitely hurt my score a little bit. And I also didn't go for Popper because after that failed Act 1 boss perfect, I felt like I needed the right cards. And admittedly, they did help. And I was able to get Insignifiant, something that David, the other person who went for Highlander, was not able to get, and that's because he went for Popper and I did not, so I had a few rare cards to get me to Insignifiant. But yeah, not the best run yesterday, and I kind of feel not the best run today either. Not even perfecting one of the bosses and not getting a Highlander at the end definitely did hurt me. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you did, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.